Right, let's build an England 11 from Aston Villa Premier League players. Now the World Cup is nearly upon us. I'm not excited yet. Are you? I feel like I always get a bit moody before the World Cup, like, oh, this is going to be rubbish. World Cups were better when I was a kid. Which they were, but by the time the football starts, I usually come around to it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to build an England 11 purely from Aston Villa Premier League players. Now I know what you're saying, oh Sam, football didn't start in 1992. Yeah, but I started watching football in 1992 and it's my YouTube channel. And also, if we did it before then, it'd just be players from the 1980, 81, 82 team, wouldn't it really? Plus Brian Little. In fact, there's a whole other conversation to be had about how that team was completely ignored by the England setup. I mean, they got a handful of caps between them, champions of England, champions of Europe. But anyway, I digress. Let's get the team down. Goalkeeper, David James, I think is the only choice. It's pretty much David James or Michael Oakes. And even though James had a mistake in him, and yeah, I am still upset about the year 2000 FA Cup final, the last one at the old Wembley. I was there. I cried. But I'm forgiving David James and I'm giving him the #1 shirt. There's not a lot of competition. Scott Carson. He was quite a good Scott Carson, actually. But James is getting the shirt. Now, centre-backs. My choice of centre-backs is between Gareth Southgate, Hugo Ekiog, Sean Teal, purely for the tash, Ezri Konsa, Tyrone Mings. Now, I'm going to go Konsa because of everything that he's achieved in a Villa shirt. And then I could do a back three with Ekiog and Southgate. I'm going to do Hugo Ekiog and Ezri Konsa. Now, I don't know which one of them is left-footed and right-footed, so don't ask me. But that's what I'm going for. Centre-backs, they can work on both feet. Now, right-back and left-back, I'm cheating. This is a big cheat. So, right-backs, you could go for Earl Barrett. You could go for Gary Charles. I can't think of too many others, to be perfectly honest. So, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to put Ashley Young at right-back, and I'm going to put Gareth Barry at left-back, because he did start as a left-back, and he did play left-back. And I'm quite full in midfield, so I'm doing Barry at left back. If you've got a better suggestion for a left back, Alan Wright possibly. Alan Wright would be a good one, wouldn't he? But I'm going to stick with Gareth Barry. He's one of those players, he can play anywhere. And for his long service to Villa, even though he binned us off for Man City, I'm going to put him in there. So Young at right back, Barry at left back, and centre backs Konsa and Ekiog. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. And then midfield, I feel like you've got to have James Milner in there. Recently retired James Milner. And then I'm going pure pizzazz. Milner is basically holding the fort on his own. We're playing very open. And then we've got Paul Merson, one of the best players I've ever seen play at Villa Park. I mean, he was probably a stone overweight. He was deep into a gambling addiction. His head wasn't really in the game. And he was still the best player on the pitch. So I'm definitely putting Paul Merson in there. And then I'm going Rodgers on the right. Not his best position, but he can do a job there. And on the left, Jack Grealish. This is pizzazz. We're going big. And then up front, I'm going 2 up front, Daly and Atkinson, and Villa's all-time Premier League goal scorer, Ollie Watkins. That's what I'm going for. Is it a good formation? No. Will it work as a team? Also no. Have I crowbarred in all of my favourite players a little bit? So if you would like to suggest an alternative team, please do so in the comments. If there's a massively good English Villa player that I've missed, maybe Dion Dublin. Well, Dublin-Watkins duo would be good, wouldn't it? Darius Vassell, Julian Joachim, Lee Hendry, Ian Taylor. It'd be a strong bench. It'd be a good squad. Anyway, let me know who I've missed. And if you would like to build a more coherent 11, one that might actually work as a football team and not get binned off, at least in the second round, to a better team, then please go ahead. That'd be nice. Alright? Okay. And if you like my channel, if you like Villa chat like this, then subscribe. Share my video. Show it to your most beautiful and influential friends. Alright, have a good one. Up the Villa.